should be played at high volume.
What's up, everybody? What's going on? This is your boy L Boogie, aka your neighborhood gamer, the GRU guru himself, and welcome to the first ever episode of Q&A. I know a lot of people have been doing it, and I decided why not have a Q&A series and just answer you guys' questions and get to know me behind the mic. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Now the first question comes from my main man, my main broski, if you will. Will Broski. See how that goes together? But basically he asked two questions. One was, what got you into gaming, and what is your favorite hobby besides gaming? Well, Will Broski, to answer your questions, how I got into gaming, I pretty much got into gaming on accident. It wasn't something that I was planning on doing. It wasn't something I was interested in at all. So I had to be around 4 or 5 years old, and I wanted to watch cartoons all day long. Like, I didn't want to do anything but sit in front of the TV and watch cartoons. And my brother, he had the ADX, and he would play that all the time. And I was like, what is this thing he's playing? Why is he sitting yelling at the TV all day when you can't beat the level for Mario? But pretty much it just happened on accident. I mean, one day I just picked up the controller and the rest was history. You know, I started playing the original OG shooter Duck Hunt, and that was just it. Like, that was my life. You know, coming home from school and playing Duck Hunt. That's it. I didn't want anything else to do. So that's pretty much how I got into gaming, and it's something I'm proud of. It's something that I'm glad happened, and I'm loving it so far. I love it. So to answer the second question, what is your favorite hobby besides gaming? Well, a lot of you guys do not know, but outside of gaming, I like to create music. Now, I'm not talking about actual music, but I like writing music, if you will. I like, you know, creating lyrics and stuff. Music was my best class ever. Like, I loved the music class. So whenever I got the chance to do a project where I had to write a song or I had to write a few lyrics, write a verse or two, I was all over that. So my favorite hobby besides gaming is, of course, writing music, you know, doing music. Because I do a little singing too. You know, I got a little voice. You know, you can't hear it right now, but I got a little something. I got skills. So that's my question. That's my answer, rather, to you. My favorite hobby is music. The next question comes from Jody Echo 1987. He asks, what do you do outside of YouTube? Basically, to answer your question, Jody, I pretty much do what a normal guy would do. You know, I wake up, I go to work, I come home, you know, I put a few videos together, I go back to sleep, you know, I hang out with friends and family and do all that good stuff, and just basically everything that a normal guy would do. I don't do anything too extreme so where, you know, YouTube is my life. No, that's not the case at all. I do have a life outside of YouTube, and I just do what your average guy would do, you know? That's my answer to your question, Jody. The next question comes from Cranian Game. I'm sorry if I mispronounced the name. I'm so sorry. But he basically asks, who/what got you into making YouTube videos? Now, this is an interesting question because there's a lot of people that I wouldn't say I'm inspired by, but it's definitely a place where I have a few YouTubers that I watch that have been around a long time, and that got me to think, like, you know what, I could do this. You know, this would be pretty fun. I like to get into this. So to basically answer your question, like guys like Chris Smoove, there was another YouTuber that doesn't do YouTube videos anymore, but Javen, he had a channel called Javen's Game Show. I used to watch him all the time. I used to watch, you know, Woody's Gamer Tag, C-Nanners, all those guys, and I was like, you know, this is something that, you know, I want to get into, and it was something that, you know, I felt that I could do. So that's pretty much how I got into making YouTube videos in a nutshell. Okay, so the next and last question comes from my man, my homeboy, my homie, if you will, Mr. Davison 35, aka Mr. X-Star Phenom, aka Mr. What the fuck is up? That guy. He pretty much asked the question, but I thought it was really funny. But he asked, would you date a white girl? So, Mr. Davison 35, to answer your question, no, I would not date a white girl. I will, however, date a white woman. But yeah, to be serious about the question, yes, I don't have no preference when it comes to race or when it comes to background or anything like that. As long as we're cool, we connect, we have a lot of things in common, I'm pretty much down for it, you know what I mean? So yes, to answer your question, I will date a female, although Caucasian race, alright? I could do a whole video on that pretty much alone, because my most successful relationship or long-lasting relationship has been with a white girl. So yeah, I mean, as long as we have everything in common, we don't fight fight or we don't have a hard time connecting, I'm cool with it. You know, it doesn't matter what race the female is, you know. So that's all I have for you guys on this episode. There might be another behind the mic series where I just answer more questions, because I like these type of videos. I like watching them and I like doing this. It was pretty fun. It was pretty great. So if you have any questions, be sure to leave them down in the comment section down below, or you can hit me up on Twitter and send your questions there, or if you just want to chop it up and chat, you know, just send me a message. You know, I ain't one of those YouTubers that, you know, ignore people. You know, I respond to everything. So if you have a question, you want to see more episodes from this, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. Alright, so this is your boy signing out, and as always, keep it cool, keep it safe, and keep it gaming. Let's go.